Hello dear students, welcome to today's video. So, in our previous classes, we have learnt about acids and bases in detail. Those who have not seen the videos, please go to the link and watch it. Today, we are going to study about salts. As all of us know that how a salt is formed. We know by the neutralization of an acid and base. More than that, there is something more we have to study about a salt. Let's see what salts are known as ionic compounds. What? Ionic compounds. Do you know what is the reason behind it? Because in a solid we can have two types of ions. One is a cation and another one is an anion. So positively charged ion is called cations and the negatively charged ions are called anions. More than that, we know a salt is formed by the combination or the reaction between an acid and a base. So what about the pH of salt? Normally from the combination reaction of this acid and base, we know that a neutral salt will form. Is it that only one or only one salt will form? No. Okay. So for that we have to study about the pH of a salt. Okay, we have already seen what is meant by a pH, and to study about the pH of salt you should know the types of salts. We can say that mainly there are three kinds of salts are there. What are those three kinds of salts? One is neutral salt. Neutral salt is the first category. Second one is acidic salt. And third one is basic salt. First one is neutral salt. Second one acidic salt. And our third one is basic salt. Let's see how a neutral salt will form. We have learnt about the common example for the formation of a neutral salt. We know that is sodium hydroxide and hydrochloric acid. When react each other, we will get sodium chloride and water. But if you formulate in a general equation, then what will you write? We will write a strong acid. We know that the hydrochloric acid is a strong acid and sodium hydroxide a strong base. So a strong acid and a strong base will give us what? Will give us a neutral salt. Okay, a strong acid and a strong base will give us a neutral salt. So the example, easy example, we know that the example is HCl plus NaOH gives NaCl plus and H2O. And we know that the NaCl which is formed, that is sodium chloride or common salt, whatever it may, it is neither acidic nor basic. That means what? Its pH is equals to 7. pH is equals to 7. That's why we call it as a neutral salt. Then what about the another one, acidic salt? How do this acidic salt will form? Acidic salt means the salt should have the character of an acid. So for the formation of an acidic salt, it will form from a strong acid and a weak base. Okay? How do a acidic salt will form? It will form from a strong acid and a weak base. We can write many examples for that also. You can see it in the screen itself. What are the examples for strong acid and weak base? Now we have the third one, that is basic salt. As acidic salt means from a strong acid and weak base, then what about basic salt? Basic salt will form from a weak acid and strong base. Okay, it will form from a weak acid and a strong base. So we can say that there are three categories of salts, depends on the pH. What are they? Neutral salt, acidic salt and basic salt. Is it clear, my dear students? Okay. Now we will move to the next topic, that is about salts itself some important compounds. Clear? Let us go. Yes. In this topic, in some important compounds, we are going to study about some important compounds, their preparation, properties and uses. It is very important for our board examination. Anyone can be asked any one of the salts preparation, either the preparation or properties or uses can be asked for the examination. Clear? Now, before going to this important compounds, you should know the raw material. That means the important material which is used in all these compounds preparation. That is none other than sodium chloride. Okay. Do you know what is sodium chloride? We know that sodium chloride is often called as table salt or common salt because we use this salt in our home for different purposes, isn't it? For mainly for the cooking purpose to add more taste to our food. But how do the sodium chloride recovered? We know that sodium chloride is mostly found in seawater and we will recover it from by the evaporation method. And even after evaporation, the salt which we are getting having some impurities. So that salt is known as crude salt. And by removing those impurities and filtering it, and after so many processes, this salt will reach in our table and we are using it for various purposes. Clear? Now, generally we know that this sodium chloride is formed by the reaction of HCl and NaOH. When HCl and NaOH react each other, we will get sodium chloride and water. Now, this sodium chloride, as I mentioned in the beginning of this topic, this sodium chloride is used for various purposes. And it is used as a raw material for the preparation of so many compounds. And today we are going to discuss with one of those compounds which is commonly known as caustic soda. Do you know what is caustic soda? Caustic soda is sodium hydroxide. Sodium hydroxide is known as what? Caustic soda. Okay. What is its another name? Its another name is caustic soda. Don't forget it because maybe its another name may be asked for the examination. You know the question may be like this. Write the preparation of caustic soda. You may be knowing about sodium hydroxide, but if you don't know the other name, you will be in trouble. Clear? So don't forget the other name of sodium hydroxide, that is caustic soda. Now, what is its chemical name? Its chemical name is NaOH. Sodium hydroxide chemical name is NaOH. Now, let us see the preparation of caustic soda. The preparation of caustic soda is mainly by, it is also known as electrolysis process, which we know. And it is by passing electricity. When we pass electricity through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride. This aqueous solution of sodium chloride means it is also known as a brine solution. Okay. Brine solution means what? Aqueous solution of sodium chloride is known as brine solution. So let's see the preparation. The preparation is when we pass electricity through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride, it decomposes to give sodium hydroxide. And along with sodium hydroxide, we will get chlorine gas and hydrogen gas also. We will write the equation of the reaction. The equation of the reaction is NaCl plus H2O. When we pass electricity, what are the products we get? We will get NaOH, our caustic soda, plus chlorine gas plus hydrogen gas. Okay, these are the products we get after this reaction, and this reaction is named as chlor-alkali process. What is the name of this reaction? This reaction is specially named as chlor-alkali process. Do you know why? Because in this reaction, after the reaction, the products obtained are chlorine, that is chlor, and an alkali, sodium hydroxide. We have mentioned in our previous classes what is meant by an alkali. Okay, the bases which are dissolved in water are called alkali. So this is a chlor-alkali process. Is it clear? Now let us see its properties. Yes, properties of caustic soda. There are four important properties of caustic soda. They are, first one, it is white crystalline solid. We know that what is meant by crystalline. Crystal in the form of crystal. It is a white crystalline, and next term is very important, translucent solid. Translucent solid. This term translucent, what does it mean? Translucent means it will allow light to pass through it. Okay, sodium hydroxide or caustic soda will allow light to pass through it, so that it is known as a translucent solid. So what is its first property? It is a white crystalline translucent solid. Now its second property, it has melting point 591 Kelvin. So its melting point is 591 Kelvin. Now the third one is also very important. It dissolves in water and form an alkaline solution. Okay, it dissolves in water to form an alkaline solution. It's another property of caustic soda. And the fourth one is, it is a deliquescent solid. It is a deliquescent. What is meant by this deliquescency or deliquescent means what? Deliquescent solid means if you kept caustic soda open in air, it will absorb the moisture from air and will get wet, or we can say that it will get hydrated. Okay. So that property is known as deliquescent. So caustic soda is a deliquescent solid. So dear students, there are four important properties of caustic soda. First one, white crystalline translucent solid. Melting point is 591 Kelvin. It is an alkaline solution when it dissolves in water, and it's a deliquescent solid. That means it will absorb, it has the capacity to absorb moisture from the air and get hydrated. Clear? Now let's move to its uses. Now its uses. It has got many uses. We are going to list some important uses only here. Okay? So the first use of caustic soda is, it is used in the preparation of soaps. You know that many of them, we are going to study about the preparation of soaps in our another chapter, but sodium hydroxide is one of the main components for the preparation of soaps. We can say that it is used in the manufacture of soaps, and it is also used for the preparation of artificial silk and many other compounds. Second use is that it is used in petroleum refining. Now its third use, we all of us know that it is used as a laboratory reagent. It is very important. It is used as a laboratory reagent. In laboratory for various chemical reactions, we are using caustic soda or sodium hydroxide. Now its fourth use is, it is used in the purification of bauxite. It is used in the purification of bauxite. Do you know what is bauxite? Yes, bauxite is an ore of aluminium. Yes, purification of bauxite, we are using this compound, that is sodium hydroxide. And it has got one more important use, that is it is used in the preparation of fats and oils. Okay, preparation of fats and oils. It is used in the preparation of fats and oils. Is it clear? So we have learned about some of the important uses of caustic soda, manufacture of soaps, then other than that artificial silk and some other chemical compounds. Then petroleum refining, for the refining of petroleum, it is one of the main ingredient, and it is used as a laboratory reagent, and it is used for the purification of bauxite, which is an ore of aluminium, and it is used for the preparation of fats and oils. So my dear students, we have learnt about salts, types of salts, and one of the important compound called caustic soda, its uses, preparation as well as properties. I hope this video must give you a good knowledge about the salts and caustic soda. Thank you. Watch our videos for more information regarding the class 10 science.